welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I am your host Sakshi Parashar, and the highlights of today's program are: Government seeks opinion of stakeholders on national education policy. World Bamboo Day observed in Nagaland to promote bamboo products. A hospital run by Muslim Trust sets an example of communal amity in Manipur. Jorhat girl selected for Commonwealth Scholarship in UK. And Manipur hosts shooting championship to promote budding players from Northeast. The government is seeking the opinion of various stakeholders to formulate a national education policy. Union Human Resource and Development Minister Smriti Irani was in Agartala recently to preside over a meeting of higher education ministers of Northeast region. A report.
In order to reach out to the grassroots level for ways to improve the state of education, Union Human Resource and Development Minister Smriti Irani met higher education ministers of the Northeast region in Agartala. The government's proposed new education policy and its implementation in the region were discussed. The Union Minister had earlier visited NIT Agartala, where she inspected the various facilities and interacted with the students.
For the first time in the history of independent India, the national education policy is being formulated with the collaboration and contribution not only of states but also citizens at large, educational institutions, educational leaders, academicians, professors, teachers and students. Across the nation, we are holding regional deliberations. For the Northeast zone today, we held one at Agartala. I am extremely positive with the feedback that I have received.
The new national education policy seeks to bring about reforms in the education sector and make India a knowledge superpower. The first draft of the proposed policy is likely to be published by the end of the year.
We are now joined by Mr. Shekar Data, an educationist based in Tripura. Mr. Datta, how do you see this attempt by the government to seek the opinion of people from different sections while formulating the national education policy?
This is a new approach, not only a new approach, this is a very positive approach. And for the Northeast, this is very good because Northeast is different from the rest of the country. And Northeast itself is diverse. Its problems are different and its requirements are also different. So this is a very new approach, a positive approach, and I think a welcome sign that the center is practicing the spirit of federalism in the true sense of the term.
How will the idea of Digital India benefit the education sector?
Free availability of books, say through e-library or e-portal, will also help those who are keen to learn but cannot afford to buy costly books. Will have access to them through the e-library or digital library. So these are very positive programs.
The government is giving a lot of stress on skill development programs. Besides formal education, how essential is it to enhance the skill set of the youth?
Skill development is very essential. From my personal experience, I can say that I have seen in my life students who have master degree, but they cannot write properly even an application. So these things are really not very beneficial to the country. This has to change, and this has to change through a skill development program. Only with proper skill one can utilize his knowledge.
Thank you, Mr. Datta, for joining us. Moving on, bamboo is an integral part of the Northeast culture. It is not just a part of their rituals, but also forms a source of income to many. Recently, Nagaland observed World Bamboo Day with an aim to raise awareness about the use of bamboo in the state. Let's take a look.
The Northeast region has huge reserves of bamboo, which is known as green gold. About 28% of India's bamboo forests are located in the Northeast. With an aim to promote bamboo, people in Nagaland celebrated World Bamboo Day with the theme A Natural Celebration. Local artisans, self-help groups and students from various schools took part at the two-day event organized by the Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency. Some bamboo experts also highlighted the different uses of bamboo on the occasion.
In Nagaland too, the bamboo has become today of great importance to everybody. We have realized that it can be used as an engineering material, although it has been with us from time immemorial. In all the villages, bamboo has been a part of our life. Today, here at the Resource Center, we are trying to upgrade the skills. We are trying to give them training programs so that the skill, the indigenous talent that they already have becomes a marketable kind of an item that they make of bamboo.
As a part of the celebration, Bamboo Handicrafts exhibition, Bamboo Food Delicacies stall and Bamboo Theme Pavilion was set up. Various bamboo products like furniture, bags and colorful decorative items were displayed. Awards were also given away to the Best Performing Village Bamboo Development Committee, Most Promising Craftsman, Entrepreneur, Self-Help Groups and Most Supportive Institute.
We knew the importance of bamboos and we knew that tourism can also be affected. And in Nagaland, we know that there are lots of resources and bamboo is one of the main things. We learned to make good use of bamboos and what is there for Nagaland. We have to make things better.
It is one of its kind where we need to learn from one another, and the Northeast has got a lot of role to play regarding promotions of any flora and fauna. And this has been one of the great achievements for Nagaland because the bamboo itself has many varieties. You could see later part probably of what are the dimensions and what is the expertise of different ideas people can come about. And the bamboo as such, it is not very hard to grow, but the idea, the creativity that can be made out of it.
In the Northeast, there's a huge potential for exports of bamboo products to international markets. The sector can generate jobs and good revenue for the region.
Let's now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently. On 22nd September, Ashok Prasad, Secretary Internal Security of the Union Home Ministry, visited Manipur to review the present law and order situation. He attended a public meeting at Lamka Public Ground in Churachandpur district and interacted with the locals. Manipur has witnessed violent protest and agitation related to implementation of inner line permit. People in the Hill district of Manipur strongly urged the officials to immediately intervene on 3 bills which were passed by the Manipur Legislative Assembly recently. The Indian Border Guard seized more than 21,400 bottles of Bangladesh-bound smuggled cough syrup in Tripura. The total seizure is around 35 lakh rupees. Smuggling of narcotics, mainly in the form of fentanyl, has been one of the main agenda in the Indo-Bangladesh talks at different levels. The Northeast Frontier Railway authorities have started converting meter gauge railway tracks into broad gauge ones in Tripura under the Mega Block scheme. Hundreds of people gathered at Dharmnagar station, the first railway station near Tripura-Assam border, to enjoy the last meter gauge train ride from North Tripura to Agartala over the weekend. The mega block would be enforced in the Badarpur-Kumarghat Agartala section, and the entire work is likely to be completed by March 2016 to connect Agartala with the broad gauge railway map of the country. Recently, 3 militants of banned National Liberation Front of Tripura (NLFT) group were arrested in Tripura. After interrogation, they revealed to have worked for anti-talk faction of NLFT under leadership of Kajol Debarma and Sabarta Debarma. Manipur is home to a number of different faiths. Next, we take you to a public hospital and research institute which is being run by the minority Muslim community and provides treatment to poor people from across the state at an affordable rate. Located at Hata in Imphal East District, the Public Hospital and Research Institute Trust provides healthcare facilities to the poor socio-economic people of the state. It was established in 2001 by the minority Muslim community. The majority of the staff members belong to the Muslim community. However, there is no discrimination on religious lines.
We are very backward economically, socially. So our people are economically very backward. So we have to manage their medical care. So is very needed.
अखोई मुस्लिम के ओइना दि याम लेबक फवने सिदा मफम सिदा अखोइना थबक तौबा फंगबदो अदो मयाम गी दबकते सेवा फजना तौबा फंगबा जाति खाइदना अदुम इसागी रेस्पोंसिबिलिटी नि खलगा फजना तौबा अदुम पामी मखातन.
The hospital is well equipped with a laboratory and an operation theatre. Since its inception, it has treated around 15,000 patients from all over the state. At present, a team of 40 doctors is working in the hospital, of which 20 doctors are specialized in different fields.
Ang lai topa Muslim, Hindu adagi Christian ma mapam ke adagi lak yeng bela mapam sida.
Community tungan lasu, ako'y marakta maamaga samana. Ako'y linking lainana, ako'y cooperate si dung payihin law.
The hospital not only helps the poor and needy, but also is a perfect example of love and unity among different communities. Youth from the Northeast region are not far behind their counterparts from the rest of the country. Next, we introduce you to a young student from Assam's Jorhat district who has been recently selected for a prestigious Commonwealth Scholarship in United Kingdom. Meet 22-year-old Sneha Khond, a resident of Assam's Jorhat district. An English graduate from St. Stephen's College in Delhi, Sneha was recently selected for the prestigious Commonwealth Scholarship Commission in United Kingdom for the year 2015 to 2016. She is one among 22 Indian students selected for the scholarship this year and will now be pursuing her master's degree in comparative literature at London University.
I'm very happy that I've been chosen for this scholarship, and I feel very honored. But more than that, I look upon it as an opportunity, rather that a great opening for me to study something that I love. There will be world-class facilities that I will have access to. So I feel very grateful, and I feel this is a great opportunity for me.
Sneha was one of the few students whose application was selected by the government's HRD ministry and forwarded to the UK Commission. She wants to pursue an academic career as well work for the benefit of the society.
I'm looking towards getting a PhD, and yes, and I hope to be socially committed. I mean, I don't want an academic career which is completely divorced, say, from the social issues that we face. So even when I pursue an academic career, I hope to be involved in other aspects. So I hope to write.
When my daughter can make it, there are many promising students who are eligible to get this type of scholarship. As you have very rightly pointed out, that because of lack of awareness, probably many of them are deprived.
Youth in the Northeast region have been able to prove their mettle in various fields, and many like Sneha are now aiming high to make their mark in different fields. Peace and development is a buzzword in Northeast. Let's take a quick look at some development news from the region. The 6th edition of Children's Cultural Meet 2015 was held under the theme of Ensure Flourishing Childhood for Peace and Harmony at the Lambyamba Shanglen Palace compound in Manipur. The main objective was to send the message to the world that children of Manipur are voicing for ensuring a protective environment, cultural integrity, peace and harmony. The event was organized by Manipur Alliance for Children's Right, Marang Hanuba Lerak, under the support of Child Right and You. More than 200 children from across Manipur participated at the event. Later, short plays were also performed by the students depicting on the right of children.
Through this cultural meet, we are presuming that the communities which are living in the hills valley will surely be united and will surely integrate amongst themselves so that Manipur can be peaceful once again.
A 2-day-long photo exhibition under the name of Photo 36 was organized in Dimapur. Altogether, 36 photos captured across India by 19 Dimapur-based photographers were displayed in the exhibition. The first ever photo exhibition was initiated by the Photography Club of Dimapur in collaboration with Camarena. A group of artists led by Assamese singer Zubin Garg took out a rally in Guwahati in order to collect a donation for flood-affected people of the state. Artists including Babu, Jubli, Amit Paul, actor Akashdeep joined the rally. A large number of people donated money in support of the cause.
हम लोग 2007 में किए थे सबसे पहली बार ऐसा रैली किए थे 3-4 सिटी में असम के और इस बार हम लोग गुवाहाटी में कर रहे हैं 2 दिन फिर तेजपुर फिर जोरहाट फिर हम लोग फुटबॉल मैच कर रहे हैं इधर एक फ्रेंडली मैच बिटवीन आर्टिस्ट एंड द मीडिया फर्स्ट टाइम सो जितना भी कलेक्शन होगा पैसा हो चावल हो दाल हो कपड़ा हो सब विल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट इट इन सेम वे ऑल द फ्लड अफेक्टेड एरियाज
Corporate Social Responsibility and Sustainability Conclave under the theme of Northeast Perspective, focusing on sports and skills, was recently held in Manipur. During the conclave, deliberation on the identification of opportunities for investment in sports sector, skill development and investments were made by representatives of the corporate officers. Organized by the Indian Chamber of Commerce, it saw the participation of corporate houses like Indian Oil Corporation, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited and many others. Recently, a 4-day-long workshop on National Program for Prevention and Control of Cancer, Diabetes, Cardiovascular Disease and Stroke was organized in Tripura. Several experts and health personnel attended the workshop and discussed on several health issues. The experts said that smoking and use of tobacco products are the main cause of cancer in the northeastern region. The Northeast has a rich pool of talent, especially in sports. Recently, Manipur hosted the 3rd Northeast Zone Shooting Championship, where a large number of enthusiastic participants from the region took part and showcased their skills. Let's take a look.
Showing their skills in shooting to shine at the national and international level. Around 173 shooters from northeastern states participated in the 3rd Northeast Zone Shooting Championship at Kuman Lampak Sports Complex in Imphal. The week-long event was organized by the National Rifle Association of India with an aim to promote the sporting talent from the region. During the event, participants competed in 10-meter, 25-meter and 50-meter events of pistol and rifle shooting.
The shooting train has come in the year 1999 while the national game was held at Imphal. After this, from 1999, during the time, these all 3 ranges has been constructed during the time. After that, the government of Manipur, they have purchased all the required these arms and equipments.
Manipur won the overall championship, bagging a total of 52 medals, while Assam was placed second in the medal tally with 32 medals. The winners have secured their entry for the national games.
It's a very nice opportunity for me for taking part in this. As we have qualified in our state, then we have been selected for here. And if we'll do nice, we'll be further qualified for our national games and all. It's a very nice opportunity the journals is providing us to participate in this.
क्योंकि मैं इसमें पसंद करती हूँ, इसमें बहुत मेरा पापा मामा भी इस लाइन में बहुत मुझे प्रोटेक्ट करता है और मैं उसी से करके नेशनल जाना चाहती हूँ.
Youngsters in the Northeast are naturally inclined towards sports. Regularly providing them with such platforms to showcase their skills will go a long way in encouraging them to perform better.
With that, we come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at anyindia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I am your host Sakshi signing off. Goodbye and take care.